Hello everyone and welcome back to my tutorial. Today we will create this door. Actually, I will a bit modify this door. We not will create on the wall. We will create inside of the wall this door. Actually, this is a garage door. As you can see here, is like a tricky family. We will create one family door inside of the other family door. So we should create like few families to making one big one, the main one. So in this tutorial you will understand how you can for example combine two different families and how you can use it. As always, I will start from the create new family. Let's create the new family, and here we will find the door because we will base everything on the door. This is better for us. So we need to use the metric generic with the door. Find the door. Here is the door. Let's use the door. Okay, door is placed on our wall, so it automatically will make some gap inside the wall. If you will look in 3D, you will see right now, let's change the scale. You will see here's door frame. We can leave it door frame, it's okay. We now talking about how to place the garage door and how you place another door in this garage one. So let's go back and now let's change the width, because 1000 it's not enough for the garage door. I think it should be like 6000. Let's make it 6000. And as you can see, it's going out of the boundary. That's why you cannot make in the callout. Before we will do that, let's make our preset wall bigger. This is only just preset door, I mean wall, it's nothing changed, no worries about that. And now let's write again 6000. Now as you can see, not any problem. Here's orientation. As you can see, here's the exterior one and here's interior one. You will understand where is your exterior and interior. So awesome. Now we should place our garage door. Don't forget, our garage door should be sliding. You have a lot of way how we can place your sliding door. For example, you can make it external sliding. So external sliding will go, for example, besides on the same side where you use exterior, or you can make internal one. So it's again up your family. I wanna make internal one. It will go inside to my wall and will be height between the walls. Let's say here you have some framing like this and your door will go inside of your wall. So let's get started. Let's have a look one more time on the picture. Here is my picture, and as you can see on here on this picture, what I wanna do, I wanna make this one inside of the wall, and this one railing also will be inside the wall, and means all of this frame will be inside of the wall. But the the hardest thing, you should make another door in our primary door. So this is making the trouble for some people. Let's go back and let's create our first door. We will use for example, you can use the extrusion one, and I will use extrusion one. This is better for us. But before we will do that, let's have a look. Do we have our reference plane? We have one reference plane and we have another reference plane. But main question, how you can move your door, for example, when you will draw it, and this will be terrible for us. Okay, so we have the choice. Let's create one more reference plane. We will create it here. I will do it a bit smaller to understand. So this is reference plane, and let's call it opening. Opening. Why it's opening? Because here will be our door, main door. Let's make extrusion. I will draw it not accurate, as you know. So this is my door. The one main thing I should make it exactly on the middle. So now it's exactly on the middle, and now I need thickness of my primary door. And let's create the parameter. We will call P primary, and this one will be thickness. Oh, sorry, my spellings. Thickness. We will make it like a type parameter, dimension, so let's leave it. And the thickness, of course, will be like maybe 50 or maybe 25 millimeters. So let's leave it 50 millimeter. This will be pretty enough. So this is our primary door. Let's use the align key and let's align this line and this line. So now our door is aligned, but we need control dimension. So let's do like this. I will connect my reference plane and the last, I mean the finishing line, and this part will be the same like this with, let's choose it. Where is the 6000? So it's here, and it always will be copied this parameter. So why I did that? So let's say no, we not will say okay, we need also the extrusion end, but I think we can let's check. Do we have the height? If we have the height, yes, we have the height, but I'm not sure is it that height or no. Anyway, let's use that one, and after that we will check it out, is it correct or no. Let's say okay, so we did it. So now we need one more parameter, and let's connect these both. As you remember, inside here is just we call we not have anything, so just we should have. Anyway, oh yeah, we have this reference line, this is opening, and this one it will be opening too, or let's make it primary opening. Primary opening, also dimension 1, let's say okay. So why? Now if you will go to the properties, and if you will say the opening here it's 300, let's make like 550 millimeter, and as you see my door is moving. Let's make more like 3000 millimeters, and you will see the properly 3000 millimeters, and as you can see it's moving inside to the door. So you can manipulate now with your opening. This is pretty nice thing. Let's say this will be 0, like the stress test. Is it will be crushed? No, it's not will crushed. As you can see now opening is closed, and now I will leave on the half of that. So let's make it opening like 300 millimeters, 3000 I mean 3000 millimeters, and now it's going inside. Okay, so everything alright. We already under the finish. I will make my wall more bigger, and now we need to create the internal door on this one. So I mean we have the primary and we have the secondary door. We need to create the secondary door. So before we will do that, let's check it out 3D view, and I wanna see, make sure like my height, it's exactly as you can see, it's alright. Let's create a new family. Let's go back to the reference level, and now we will create a new family. New family, and now we do not need the door. Now we will use the face-based metric generic face-based, this one. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. This is what we need, and let's create our future door. We need to create reference lines. Create always reference lines. Don't be lazy. I know this is taking the time, but we need only 3 reference lines. It's okay. So let's use dimension. We need overall dimension and equal, and let's make that one. So this is will be width. And let's make it instance 1, because we want to change it exactly in our main family. And here is the height. Of course we need the height. Oh, I did mistake. It should be instance, so you just can check it here and it will be instance. Okay, so let's make it like something like our door. The height will be like 2100, and the width will be like 900 millimeter. So now it looks like a door. Let's make this one a bit bigger, and all of these things I will make it also bigger, because I wanna because when you will back, for example, to this project, for example, maybe in few months, you not will understand what's going on. So prepare your project and spend time for that. I think everyone will tell you the same thing, so you should be more accurate. If you not will do that, you will get the problem next time, because you're creating the family not only to one-time use. If like that, if you just one-time use, so it's okay, do whatever you want. Now we need to create the void form. Let's create the void form. Why void? Because we wanna get the gap inside our future door. So let's make it like this. We need one more align. Let's align it, and align it again. And we need to create some extrusion. As you can see, here is 250 millimeter here, and here it's minus 250 millimeter, and it will be pretty enough, because this is mean our door not will be, our main door not will be bigger, I mean the thicker than 500 millimeter. So yeah, if your primary door will be more than 500 millimeter, you should increase it here. I not will create any parameter for that because I think my door not will be bigger than I say. Let's say okay, and let's go to 3D. As you can see, we get a situation like that. What we need just cut from it and that and that, and as you can see, we get the hole. Now we need create our door. Let's go back to the creation, extrusion, and let's create our extrusion. We need to again use the align key, and let's align it. Align exactly to the reference plane, not to the our hole, as you can see here, exactly to the reference plane. That's why I just a bit extruded to see exactly where is my reference plane. So we did it, and here is the door. Actually, here is a bit hard to understand where is exactly should be my door. What we can do, we can create the two parameters. So this will be parameter. Let's create the new parameter, and it's not will be on dimension grouping, it will be to the other. So to just place it somewhere. The first parameter, it will be internal, and let's leave it like a type. The second parameter, it will be external. Let's say okay, this will be internal, and this one will be external. Again to the other, external. So let's say okay, let's say everything okay. Why I did that? Because I want to manipulate with this size only by one key. Now the height, as you can understand here, the height, the thickness, I mean, it's 500 millimeters, so it's too much. We should create the new parameter at it will be thickness, and this parameter will be instance. So this will be instance. So let's say if our thickness, I deleted the parameter, and it will be instance. Let's say apply. Let's place it here. Let's say our thickness will be like 25 millimeter. Why not? So if it's 25 millimeter, here we should get, for example, half of this 25 millimeter, right? So we need divided by 2, but we need get minus result. So because this is minus going to the other side, apply -1. We get here we will do the same thing, but without the minus. We're done. And now, as you can see, we get some problem. Actually, it's not problem because we using here the instance parameter, but here we're using the type parameter, and that's parameter. That's the problem. We should change it. Let's change it, this one to the instance, and we should delete it first. I will copy it, and I will delete it here too. I just copy it, and let's make it instance here, and let's make it instance here. Let's try it again. Let's apply. Now we have everything working, and here without the minus. Let's apply and working. Let's say okay, and let's see on 3D view. And now it's here. Sorry. I rotated too much. And now let's go back to the we need some back view. Okay, here's the back view. We want manipulate with that. Actually, we don't need manipulate because it will be exactly on the middle one. So we did it with that. Let's save our family, save family, and let's call it internal door. Let's say it's internal door, and let's load it inside of the family. Now I will go to 3D because I want to place it on the 3D. Doesn't matter where you will place it. I will place it here, and as you can see, it's exactly now making door inside of the door. So now we need manipulate with that. Let's go to the exterior view, for example. Here's our exterior view. As you can see, here is opening, everything alright. Our door, it's starting from the middle side, and we need one more reference plane. I think you already know that. Let's check where is our door going. Okay, it's going that side. So we should create our reference plane here. Where is our reference plane? Here is. Actually, I will a bit move my door to the 1500 millimeter because I cannot see exactly. Okay, it's moving, as you can see. And what I will gonna do, I will use dimension from this line to this line. and now we can manipulate with our door where you will place it. Let's select this parameter and say the secondary door offset. Let's make it type 1, and let's check it out. Is it working or no? SD door offset. Let's make 800 millimeters and apply. And as you can see, it's working. Okay, and the reference level will be not exactly the 0, because as you can see on my picture, it's a bit the height. Yeah, it's impossible to make the 0 because the frame will be collapsed. You should make it a bit inside. So how we can do that? We need again the reference planes. You already typed from the reference planes, I'm sorry. Create the reference planes, create dimension from the level to the reference plane, and call this dimension a secondary door offset bot. And let's leave it to type 1. Let's make it 100 millimeter. And now align and the bottom side. Okay, we did it. As you know, the height of my door is now 1600 millimeters. This is not what I want. We should create the new parameter for that one. Let's create the new parameter, and the new parameter will be secondary door height. And let's make it type 1 2. So now we can make, for example, the secondary door, the height, let's leave it on the 2200 millimeter, and as you can see, it's out of the boundary. Let's make it 1800 millimeter, apply, and as you can see, now everything correct. As you can see, now we can create a really nice door, and this door it's exactly what we want, but we have the same problem. First, I cannot see the opening of this door. I want to see the opening, like you can see the opening in my primary door. So actually it's not right. We should change it to this opening. I will delete it. I will create the new one. Let's create here the opening. How we can do that? Let's go to the annotate. Here you will find a symbolic line, and we need to create some lines. First I will create line from this side to the middle, and that side to this side. Let's change the type of this line, because this is a line should be make where is that? I not remember which type of the line. I think it's hidden. Yeah, this one. But the problem is, if you will you can use the, for example, lock it. You can lock it, but if you will move your door, let's move my door. Where is the SD offset? Let's make it 900 millimeter. As you can see, it's staying on the same place. Let's undo it. Let's connect it to here and lock it. And let's connect that one to here and lock it. Let's try. Now change to the 900 millimeter. And as you can see, now it's moving with our door. Let's create one more annotation. I will create like this. Now let's select our line. As you can see, it's not locked. I'm using the tab key now and lock it. And let's do the same thing here. Let's use the tab key just to find the middle point. Where is that? It's impossible to make here. Where is our middle point? It's here. And lock it. Let's do with that same thing. Okay, so, and let's change to the 800 millimeter. And as you can see, it's moving with our family. But these lines I want to see only on my instance, show on instance and cut. Okay, so you will see it's not in 3D. So this is what I want. On 3D you cannot see it. So this is pretty awesome. The same thing you can do, or if you will go to the plan. For example, here is our plan. You can create again annotation. Here is the line. Let's create the line. Line it will be like 900 millimeter. I'm not sure. We will do it right now. Dimension. Dimension going from the middle. No, yeah, from the middle one and till here. So as you know, the dimension should be the same like SD door width. But we don't have this parameter. Let's create it here. SD okay, so now we have this parameter. Let's say okay, and let's apply this parameter here, SD. Okay, so it always will be the same as a door. The first thing what I wanna do, I wanna connect it like this, and by this line. Where is that? I cannot see actually. Let's place it again here. I need a line key, and let's align it. Okay, so let's move our door to the 1200 millimeter. Oh, this is 900 millimeter, and I wanna move to the 1200 millimeter offset. Let's say okay, and as you can see, it's moving. The same thing you will do with annotation with the arc. So you can use the arc, for example, here is the center and end point, up to you. You can use that one, for example, and you just showing where is the center is here, and showing the start point is here, and end point is here, and just check it out, connect it, and everything alright, I think. Let's say I want to see my center visible. Where is my center visible? And as you can see it here. Let's check it, is it working or no. I will change again offset to the 800 millimeter, and let's okay it. As you can see, it's not working properly because I don't have here the right dimension. I need here the right dimension. Let's create here dimension. I think here is the same as we using, and as you can see now everything working. So by this way you can create a really nice door with all annotations. You can create all annotations here. You don't need to do anything. You can make any hardest door as you want. If you will place this door to the project, let's create some project, and I will show you how it's working. Here is the project, and here is our wall. Let's make it like this. Let's go back to the door, and let's place it. Place it inside to our project. Here's our project, and let's place it. So as you can see, here is our door, here is our opening, and we can manipulate with everything. If you will go to 3D, here is our garage door which going inside. As you can see, it's not hard, it's not much hard as you think, and by this way you can create any type of the family, any hardest family, doesn't matter which one. So if you like this tutorial, if you want a more tutorial with some specific families, just let me know. You can leave it the link to some for example references below this video, and I will try to make it as soon as possible in my videos. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. By the way, this family you are able to download below this video. Maybe you will study from this family something new, and this will be great. Thank you. See you soon.